minutes to go. Super League Amplified 2026. Right here at the old Mokaba Stadium.
Under the floodlights of the old Peter Mokaba Stadium, we are set for our second clash of the evening in the Hollywoodbets Super League Super Era Group. And what a Friday night football setting this is. It's TS Galaxy that are up against Diepkloof ladies under the lights. With that special atmosphere you only get on the big night in Polokwane. TS Galaxy coming to this one full of confidence. A 4-1 win following a solid draw in their opening two fixtures has let them quietly build momentum and belief that they can be the real contenders this season. But it is Diepkloof ladies lineup with Mapase Kampuru, Yonela Kito, Koketso Mahlangu, Lorraine Mkhwali, Sinayo Kupiso, Sisanda Madlala, Raseja Mohali, Tihu Mfukeng, Emily Mahuluhulu, Samkelo Kudadzo, and Babalo Chela. A bench with Jimmy Lee, Vitboy, Onelisa, Nana Sele, who can come in and change the complexion of the match, and she too is supported by Jamie Lee, Vitboy, Rilebogile, Mahua, and Portia Muputi. It is a beautiful evening out here at the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. The pitch looking immaculate, and what a way to get the weekend started. We welcome TS Galaxy Queens babalwa Mgxunywa, Refilwe Jane, Matlala Sishweni, Nico Michaels, Mahale Fajiela, Dineo Makagula, Sinazo Zinto, Leandra Smea, Rilebogile Phala, Khonsi Homba, Nomdo Miso, Nengela swapping jerseys from navy blue to the red. Notando Vilagazi, as well as Butelezi Nomfigile, Ndlovu Nkwane, as well as Samkelisiwe Solana, if the bench is needed to be called upon. Our referees of this particular counter, Nonjabulo Ndlela, will be the lady of the moment with the whistle in the mouth. She is supported by Notando Zulu manning the touchline together with Petuna Mabuza. So it is an evening of wonderful football, and what a Friday. What a way to start your weekend. I'm Gloria Brown, and bringing this match to you that promises to give us the thrills and the spills. We're talking about Diepkloof ladies, a very different story. They've been on the receiving end so far, losing both their opening games, and tonight it's about character, it's about response. It is the moment to turn the tide. They know that another defeat will deepen the pressure, but a big performance here under the lights could change the whole mood around their campaign. So it's form against fight, confidence against desperation in a stadium rich with football history. The crowd is ready. Everyone is blazing and waiting in anticipation, and the stage is set for Friday night drama in the Hollywoodbets Super League. TS Galaxy up against Diepkloof ladies, and the Peter Mokaba is the right place to unleash the talent of women's football. As they say, there's no turning back. The battle lines are drawn, and both sets of players ready to go. For coach of Diepkloof ladies, Jabulile Boloy, it is a moment of reckoning. She is on the touchline, a former Banyana player, and on the opposite side, Lucky Smea of TS Galaxy, who needs no introduction to women's football. He was at the helm of the TS Galaxy Queens last season and pushed the players to their level that gave them this third place position in a 16-man league. And what a performance. A year in which they collected a number of individual accolades. Leandra Smea, the top goal scorer, 22 goals last season. She is leading the line. And Dino Makagula, with the highest number of clean sheets, was also in the reckoning. TS Galaxy, familiar red, they get us started. They attack in the goal from the right to the left of your screen. And Diepkloof in their away strip, they've got the black shorts with a cream jersey. That ball immediately whipped into the goalkeeper, Mampuru, who has been on the receiving end. He has an opportunity for Nicole Michaels to send an early impression and intention of the match. TS Galaxy were fantastic. That was up against Copper Bells. Michaels also fighting with tenacity to get a team in the lead. Refilwe Jane leading from the front. Well, this team of TS Galaxy, it's a galaxy of stars, either on or off the bench. When we talk about off the bench, you're looking at experience, Notando Vilagazi. You're looking at Mapule Khwale, the lipstick lady. You're looking at Samkelisiwe Salana. Those are some of the players who have worn the national team jersey. When you look in the lineup, you've got players Refilwe Jane, Makagula, you've got Leandra Smea, you also got Manengela at some point. Nico Michaels is another one of those that has worn the Banyana jersey. So throw in for TS Galaxy. Diepkloof lady are in the rookie season. They were promoted after winning the SASL playoffs or the national playoffs, and they were up against Ramatlaotle ladies, who also have been promoted and getting their first win last week against Ezamvelo ladies. So getting off the mark was Ramatlaotle. Here is TS Galaxy in that defense with Sisheni, who's been fantastic last season as well. Michaels, who has the pace, has the ability and the skill. She can deliver a good cross, carries it through, but tries to thread it and close down there by Papalochela. Ball goes out for a corner. It will be some frantic defending. Played short, delivered into the box, header needed, and that comes from Galaxy, and a bit of a miss on the edge of the box. Ball goes out to the right-hand side, looking for Khonse Homba, who also had a blinder of a game, not forgetting Nondumiso Manengela, who changed her CV or added on a CV. She was playing for UWC last season. So there's a player out of the field and on the corner there who seems to have fallen rather awkwardly. But she gives the signal that thumbs up, all is well. Corner for TS Galaxy. Khonse Homba. Is in the box, or Nicole Michaels given the responsibility. Refilwe Jane also makes a way into the box and looking for a good delivery. Diepkloof ladies get it away. Ball sent right back. There's Smea peeling off from a defense. Could this be the opener? What a way to get started. 3 minutes into the match, Leandra Smea breaks the defense into pieces, coming from an onside position, coming from deep. There's no ways that she's offside. Leandra Smea picking a spot, beating Mapase Kampuru. 1-0 in favor of TS Galaxy. That's a good start for the team from Mpumalanga, TS Galaxy. And it is their top marksman in Leandra Smea. Diepkloof get us going yet again. It's played short, played across the face of goal. Sesanda Madala, Pabalocelo. But here's a response. Koketso Mahlangu looking to tear down on the left-hand side and whipped in a decent cross that found Dineo Makagula pretty much solid in that goal mouth. She delivers a long ball. That goes. Here's Michaels, runs into trouble. Sasanda Madala picks it up. Michael keeps it in play. Ball played back in that defense. Fatiela, goalkeeper under pressure. Hard run from Lorraine Mahwali. And Leandra Smea taken out of the equation. A shoulder charge that leaves her grimacing in pain. And do we get to see the first yellow card? In the opening 5 minutes, we get to the first yellow card in what is unfortunate. We'll try and get the number of the jersey who got into the referee's books. So free kick, and looks like Refilwe Jane will send this ball deep into the opposition half with an intention of trying to get behind that defense. Here's Manengela, who's being bundled off the ball. She'll fight and win it back. Diepkloof looking to find Tio. Mufakeng giving chase, and ball kept in play. Sishweni in the middle of the park, under pressure. Good press from Diepkloof ladies. They need to fight their way back and not allow TS Galaxy to run away with this match. Johnny Michaels, Fatiela, Rilebogile Pala, using a goalkeeper, Dineo Magagula. Magagula just pushing that ball forward. Well, when you look at Diepkloof ladies, they also come into this match all set to impose themselves with a very attacking formation in a 4-3-3, looking to find Lorraine Muhwali very easily. But it's Tio and Koketso that have got to be on point. Ball intercepted by Manengela all the way to goalkeeper Dineo Magagula. It is TS Galaxy themselves who have packed the midfield as well with the 4-3-3. Ball gone out to the far right-hand side for Khonse Homba. Quickly taken, throw in. Played some good football in the 2-1 loss. That is Diepkloof ladies finding one another with ease, trying to get the combinations going. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Over the top, intercepted by Susanda Madlala. Susanda Madlala. Diepkloof looking to thread that ball through the needle. They had a fantastic showing and a snapshot that was intercepted by Sishweni. Here's Michaels dropping in, switching play. Good take by Smea. Lovely ball for Homba. She wins the race. Keeper brings her down. That's another penalty. That is another penalty. Or is it? Saved by the flag. An offside one that came through a bit late, but one would really want to see that again. I thought she was onside. But nevertheless, it is an offside, and let's Diepkloof Ladies Football Club off the hook. Playing it short, Nicole pressing high, Manengela picks it up. Beautiful for Smea. Delight as they share that ball with comfort. Look at that skill. Force back, Rifilwe Jani, the captain. Ball out to the left-hand side. Michaels will use her pace. She's got the beating of Mahle Fatiela as that ball is brought right back. Fatiela, Manengela's available. And Rifilwe Jani looks to find Nicole Michaels. 10 minutes done, 1-0 in favor of TS Galaxy. Play continues in the middle of the park as Samkelo Kudaze does well, and a slight push from Nicole Michaels warranting a free kick that gives or breaks the momentum of TS Galaxy. So free kick it is. TS Galaxy in the driving seat. Ball into space. Looking to find Tio. So Tio still with possession. Oh, runs into trouble. And Rilebogile Phala will just leave that ball to her goalkeeper. So Dineo plays with Phala. Plays it short. And Dineo scrambling back. She's under pressure, but does launch another long ball. Finds Manengela. Gets that ball out to the right-hand side. Khonse Homba on the ball. And Michaels Good delivery, overcooked. And not just weighing that pass enough to pick up Leandra Smea. Abundance of experience for Smea. Smea, who's played a football in Sweden. She's been capped many a times for Banyana, over 100 caps. That is Leandra Smea. Good control there. Nicely taken. Yes, Smea finds a way back. Michaels. She's got a lot to do with that ball. She can play it back. She can create space. And delivery into the box. Keeper comes out. Mapaseka Mpuru. Mapaseka Mpuru was very quick to respond. Keeper. Yes, the chase. Honsa on the double! That would have been a beauty. Good connection by Honse. Keeper was beaten hands down. Good run from the halfway line. Delightful ball from Smea. Honse took it on a stride. And that just missing rather narrowly. So TS Galaxy turning on the screws. Looking for that insurance goal. Could the floodgates open up? Ball goes out. So TS Galaxy losing out to that midfield for a moment. Diepkloof seeing a lot of the ball. Wonderful effort as Koketso just gets that ball over the top, but has the beating of Lorraine Mohwali. So it's a throw-in to TS Galaxy. There's an opportunity for keeper to send that ball right back, keep the attack going. Smea. Ball needs a good delivery. It's laid back, but a lot deeper than expected. Refilwe Jani looked to capitalize on that. Losing out in the middle of the park. Good effort there from Tiho. Mufokeng getting a foot in. Nicole Michaels on the ball. TS Galaxy looking to rotate that ball with comfort. Yes, Manengela on the ball. Michaels is on the run. If needing to get into the boxes, Honse Smea will give chase. Lays it back to Manengela. Very busy at Galaxy. Keeping possession in the middle of the park. Quick 1-2. Nicole Michaels running into space, but she's dispossessed by Rasija Mohale. Ball goes all the way back to Sishweni. Sishweni brings in Babalochela. Babalochela threads that ball over to Khonse on the left-hand side. Needs a good delivery. Benefiting is Smea. Gets a snapshot, but the keeper's not to be beaten. Ball out to the left. Needs a good delivery. Followed through. And a snapshot keeper has it covered. Ball is hacked over. bounce of the ball. One that Lorraine Mohali gives chase to. So keeper, who is under pressure, but does well. Ball goes out on the far side, or protected rather. Playing it short as TS Galaxy. They've looked very good when they share the ball around. Seshweni on the left. Mahale Fatiela, Nicole Michaels. Well, being asked to defend from the get-go. So TS Galaxy really owning possession in the early stages of this match. Two balls on the field. Well, a good fight in the middle of the park, almost on the halfway line. Ball hoofed forward, good take by Emily Moholoholo. Ball out to the left, picking up Dio. Dio needs a good ball into space. Running into space is Mahwali. Good delivery expected. And a slight deflection. The referee sees the last touch coming off Diepkloof ladies. So Diepkloof trying to fight their way back into the smash. Good turn and turning into trouble. Diepkloof picked that ball up. Moholoholo on the receiving end. Here's Michaels, who drops down a little deep to help defensively. But here's Khonse, who under pressure. Keeper does well. Good take there. Yes, Diepkloof playing some lovely football for the moment. Switching out to the left. Susanda Matala has been fantastic. Ball goes, it's a free kick. And referee Nonjabulo Ndlela was trying to allow the game to flow with 20 minutes on the clock. It's still 1-0 in favor of TS Galaxy. Smea nipped from behind. Nipped from behind, a free kick to TS Galaxy. So free kick, and TS Galaxy with their captain there, Refilwe Jane, who's also the captain of Banyana Hera, being helped on and all the way to Mapase Kampuru. Diepkloof having nicely settled down, and we're on the receiving end in the opening 5 minutes of this match. Rilebogile Pala, Manengela, Pala, Khonse, who's just always tucked in behind the defense, waiting for that mistake. Away by Mpuru. Nothing wrong with that. And that defense of Diepkloof just needing a little bit more of cohesion and organization. Got to make sure that their discipline is intact. That is Diepkloof ladies. Now, if you go back and you have a look at their results, Diepkloof ladies started their season with a 6-0 drubbing against the champions. That is defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns. They went on to improve the scoreline and lost by 2-1 against Richmond. For TS Galaxy, they started off with a hard-fought 2-2 draw against the University of Western Cape, and then followed up with a humdinger of a match over the weekend, beating Copperbells by 4-1. Some beautiful goals that were scored. Their captain getting onto the score sheet. Brace on the day. A wonderful free kick. So here's Smea. As that ball is being chased down by Khonse. Quite happy to give away a corner. That will allow Diepkloof ladies defensively. Sisanda Madala and Babalo Shela. Chela, who really are working overtime to organize themselves, get the numbers defensively. So, corner. They have conceded. So, corner it is. Corner for Galaxy. Ball delivered. Header. Keeper gets a good hand to it. A good save. As TS Galaxy will bring it right back. Inside the box is Rilebogile. Good turn. Turns into space. Delivery's good. Smea in. Keeper, unfortunately, cannot stop that. You gotta give credit to Smea. Another goal. 24 minutes on the clock. Brace. You gotta give Babalo the credit for a good delivery from the left-hand side, right-hand side. Pick it up, Leandra Smea. So 2-0 for TS Galaxy. Diepkloof with an opportunity to get us started. TS Galaxy strolling back into position. 24 minutes on the clock, 2-0 the scoreline. Brace for Smea. Header away from Rilebogile. Lorraine brings in Koketso. Yonela Kito also asking for the ball. Diepkloof with the ball. Yonela is trying to get into space. Good puff and pass. Poor delivery. Picked up by TS Galaxy. Refilwe Jane. He'll just bring in a bit of calm. Dineo Makagula on the ball. She gets to be remembered by her teammates, as this game is almost one-sided. Well, confirmation of the women's WAFCON that will take place from the 26th of July out in Morocco. Some interesting times that lie ahead, and players putting their hand up looking to be selected by Dr. Desiree Ellis, who is in the presence of the festival. And the referee, they're just stopping the game momentarily. Referee Nonjabulo Ndlela. So the use of the hand spotted by the referee gives Diepkloof ladies the free kick. Looks like Sisanda Madlala, who decides she'll let that slide. Sinayo on the ball. Samkelo Gudazi will push up a little. It's a 2-player wall. Gudazi, as that ball trickles over the line for Diepkloof ladies. Try to get it behind the wall, but just slightly overcooked. The idea was good enough. Ball out to Rilebogele. Goes out of play, and it's a turnover ball in favor of the team from Soweto. Right in the heart of Soweto, Diepkloof. Well, interesting enough as well, on the bench is a famous Banyana former player who hails from Diepkloof. That is Sibungile Kumalo. She's been roped in on the technical bench as the assistant coach of Diepkloof ladies. And what a nice fitting to it, bringing in one of your legends of the game. And what a defender she was in her playing days. And many people associated her football to that of Lucas Khadebe. So when you hear of that, you must know that that was a player in her days that was absolutely awesome. That is Mongile Kumar, former Soweto ladies player. Good turn here. Gudaze trying to take on the defender. Nicole Michaels running into space to give her an option. But the referee doesn't like the pushing and holding and shoving. And just gives the free kick to Diepkloof ladies. It's a winter's evening and the temperatures have dropped here at Polokwane. Cold evening. The ball girls and ball boys are freezing down. And they need to be a little bit more mobile. As Gudazi having switched flanks with Nicole Michaels. Sishweni, nicely cushioned for the goalkeeper. Dineo decides she'll go route one. Khonse, a good dummy there for Fachiela. Yes, Khonse giving chase, trying to force the mistake out of a defense that has already been bridged twice in this match. It's a lovely evening out in Polokwane. Good take by Michaels off the chest. Manengela! Oh, into the handbag. Into the handbag. Rilebogile. In the middle of the park is the captain. And coming from an onside position, Khonse against the goalkeeper. The keeper wins that race, showing the flexibility. Go right back with Sishweni. Manengela. Michaels is not on the same page as Manengela. Lorraine dropping deep. Yonela Keto. Ball delivered to Lorraine. Trying to cut out and create space for herself. Coming back in, right into the middle. Looking to dissect that defense. But it is away by Pala. Eventually, just tied it up. And the last touch coming off Diepkloof ladies. That will allow positionings, readjustments of Diepkloof ladies as the players make their way back into position. Being caught every now and then, finding themselves looking to pull one back. Here's Michaels looking for the return ball. Instead, it goes backwards for TS Galaxy. They in no hurry to go forward. Khonse, good turn. She has options. She has Pala. She has Shishweni. She has a goalkeeper, Dineo. And Dineo will take her time. Pala for TS Galaxy. Over the top. Who's giving chase? Michaels. Nope. Last touch coming off Diepkloof ladies. And it's a corner. It was a delightful ball. Just knocking it into space. Realizing that the two attacking players in Homba and Michaels are blessed with speed. And that will allow them to run into the attack. Yes, Pala. And the bounce of the ball favors the goalkeeper. So 30 minutes on the clock. 2-0 in favor of TS Galaxy this evening. Get your snacks and your soft drinks and sit down and enjoy the evening of women's football. Babalo Chila looking to send Diepkloof ladies in attack. Tio Mofokeng as well. There's two players that needed medical attention. One on the near side, but seems to have dusted herself off just out of your picture. On the far right-hand side, there's another player that needs medical attention of TS Galaxy. So the referee will take her time about getting this game underway. Riding the wave, enjoying the moment. It is the Super Era, and when you look at the results in the Super Era, the biggest victory has been that of Mamelodi Sundowns against Diepkloof ladies. They've scored a total of 30 goals in the Super Era. If you got to compare them to the Super Rise have scored 20 goals, so 10 goals difference. And when we talk about the Super Era, we're talking about Mamelodi Sundowns, TS Galaxy, UWC, Copperbells, Richmond, Stellenbosch, University of Pretoria, and Diepkloof ladies. That is the Super Era. When you're looking at the Super Rise, it's a JVW who will be in action tomorrow against TUT, the University of Fort Hare, University of Johannesburg, Ramatlahotle, which was the other team that got promotion from the national playoffs. First Touch is included, Ezemvelo and City Lads. And looking at the logs on either side, it's City Lads and Ezemvelo who are yet to pick up points in the Super Rise. Stellenbosch and Diepkloof on the other end are also the two teams that are looking to get their first win. Chases on. Delivery is good. Diepkloof come away with it. Lorraine does well. Ball taken out to the left. Lorraine gets it. Return ball. Sinao Kupiso. And a foul. Foul. Emily Moholoholo in that middle of the park will leave it for Gudazi. And Gudazi herself leaves the ball for Madlala. Here's an opportunity for Diepkloof in an offside position. Lorraine Mukwali is in an offside position. Ball goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. She was very quick off a line, is Dineo Magagula. But fortunately enough, the flag had gone up. So TS Galaxy turning on the screws. 35 minutes on the clock with 10 minutes to go. Forced out wide is Diho. Goes down in a heap. Michaels goes into the challenge. Picked up by Sinayo. Sinayo loses out, shows too much of the ball. Godazi. Smea takes it down. Michaels gives chase. First touch is good. Second touch is poor. And that just allowed the keeper to get to the ball a lot quicker. So it's a high ball. That's Lorraine that doesn't give up. She continues the run and with the hope that she can cause the trouble. TS Galaxy have got the numbers defensively. Lorraine needs to get herself into the box. Dio to supply. But she has that moment earlier. And Michael's first touch is pushing that ball further away. Disappointed, I'm sure she would be. But she's one that will be looking forward to getting a name on the score sheet. That ball just dipping over the bar, but had Dinero's heart in her mouth. So, ball goes out for a throw-in. Diepkloof ladies. Looking after the ball is Lorraine. Dio sends it into the air, but it's Diepkloof on the left, enjoying a passage, good passage of play. Good turn, but turns into trouble. Refilwe Jane uses a goalkeeper. Lorraine causes problems. Ball goes out for a throw-in. And it's a throw-in for Diepkloof. So, referee wants her to get on with it. Good take off the chest, but she loses her balance at a vital moment. And this time, the referee is very quick to point in the favor of Diepkloof ladies. Defending by TS Galaxy. Throw in. Lorraine looking to turn. Instead brings in Mahlangu. Mahlangu, ball in the air. Away by TS Galaxy. Sishweni in the mix. Keeper does well. Hoofs it forward. Under pressure for the moment is TS Galaxy. Michaels loses out. Where's Manengela? And Gudazi. Michaels keeps it in play. And good defending there from Babalo. Throw in. Smea loses out to Dio from Dio. And just being kicked away aimlessly. If Diepkloof can just have a little bit of patience, some of those players could just be patient. Nice take from Smea. Manengela in the mix. Michaels, that is slightly overcooked. Throw in for Diepkloof ladies. Well, it is a Friday night out here at the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. So a throw in that is expected from Diepkloof to maybe launch another attack there on the halfway line. Lorraine showing good strength, good turn, looking for Dio. Ooh, would have to give chase, but that ball is nicely protected and guided out for a goal kick. 40 minutes on the clock. Well, it was a bit of a seesaw battle. TS Galaxy starting like a house on fire, and Diepkloof slowly found their way back into the match. Yes, they are chasing the goals as they have 2 goals, have conceded 2 goals. TS Galaxy have been made to sweat nevertheless. Babalo is in good space. Here's Dio for Diepkloof ladies. Sinayo loses out to Refilwe Jane. Refilwe continues a run. Was looking for Gudazi and Smea. but nobody came on that right-hand side. Strong challenge. Players stayed down. So ball, there's a player that is still down and looking to receive treatment as the medical team is summoned onto the pitch. Player still receiving treatment. The referee, that is Nonjabulo Ndlela, making sure that the player is okay and is being helped off the field by Sinazo Zinto. It's done well in that defense and showing some good sportsmanship. Smea, Khonse. Sinazo pushes up. It's a quick throw in. But Diepkloof, for the moment, not allowing another passage of play that will put them into trouble. Good take by Babalo. And pushed off the ball by Michaels, the tiniest player on the field. Yes, Michaels. Michaels cutting through, looking to thread it for Smea. But there's too many white shirts there. TS Galaxy win it back, but quick to recover is Diepkloof ladies. Some safety first being applied in that defense by Matlala Sishweni. Sisanda Matlala to take the throw in, picks up Lorraine. Lorraine Estillo. Lorraine runs into trouble, and it's picked up and helped on by Sisanda Matlala. Here is Lorraine. Lorraine on the ball, forced into a tackle as Nicole Michaels, as Lorraine tried to avoid by protecting that ball, but wasn't able to do much about it. So it's a free kick to Diepkloof ladies. Almost 37 yards. And keeper is organizing her defense. 6 red jerseys in that defense. A 2-man wall. Ball over the top, looking to curl it down. Did so exceptionally well, but that ball just bouncing off the woodwork. Is it a corner? The referee, as we have a look at this one more time, and Mapaseka Puru was quite excited, but Dineo Magagula had a heart in her mouth, looking to launch another attack. TS Galaxy have looked better when they knocked that ball about. So 45 minutes are done and dusted with 2 minutes of referee's optional time. Diepkloof, Lorraine laying it back and laying it into trouble. Pretty much a hospital pass in that moment. Smea looking to tear down, but she has 2 players around her. TS Galaxy doing well. Quickly turnover ball, and Tshweni eventually takes the pressure off. There was a battle in that midfield. And eventually calming the situation as Diepkloof for the moment taking no prisoners, and the throw-in was supposed to be quick. Sinazo, Chane, TS Galaxy playing along the line, showing some drop of the shoulder in the middle of the pass. Manengela, she's a player that's really enjoying her football. Sishweni. And Lorraine. Good pass. Here's Diepkloof. Quick return pass. And Sishweni is the disruptor. Good take. Out to the left is Rasija. Babalochela. Good turn. And unfortunately, it is Koketso Mahlangu who doesn't read the move. And eventually goalkeeper gets a hold of that. Well, referee Nonjabulo Ndlela can blow a whistle. She does so once, twice, 3 times, and acknowledges the fact that the 2 teams need a break. The 2 teams need to revisit the plan, and the 2 teams need the words of encouragement. More so Diepkloof ladies, who find themselves on the back foot. They find themselves on the receiving end yet again, and this being a hat-trick of defeats thus far. So for TS Galaxy, there's a lot of confidence in the air. There's a lot of players that are enjoying themselves. Manengela, one of those, but more so is Leandra Smea scoring a brace. We confirm the scoreline from the old Peter Mokaba Stadium is Diepkloof ladies 0, TS Galaxy 2.
Diepkloof ladies 0. Cheers, Galaxy Queens 2. Hollywoodbets Super League Amplified 2026. It's happening right here at the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. Diepkloof, ladies, are you here? Thank you, my selector. One sanitizer, one is still cold in the old Mokaba Stadium. It's the Hollywoodbets Super League, Amplify 2026.
Welcome to the old Peter Mokaba Stadium on this wonderful Friday evening. We have an exciting match on the cards. It is TS Galaxy, the team in red and black. They are up against the rookies of the Hollywoodbets Super League in Diepkloof, ladies. Well, it is the second half and 45 minutes to go. If you are just joining us, the scoreline reads 2 TS Galaxy. A brace scored by Leandro Smea in the 3rd minute and the 24th minute. Our officials for this match is Nonjabulo Ndlela, Petunia Mabuza, and Notando Zulu. They've had a good day at the office. The temperatures have dropped, and you can see the players have to keep warm and are continuously stretching themselves just to make sure that there are no cramps. Let me just read the lineups for you. TS Galaxy have come out with Dineo Makagula, Babalwa Mkunywa, Rifilwe Jane, Matlala Sishweni, Nicole Michaels, Mahle Fatiela, Sinazo Zinto, Leandra Smeda, Rilebohile Pala, Honse Homba, and Nondi Muiso Manengela. They have lined up in a 4-3-3 formation, one that has seen a dominance on the width. Nicole Michaels and Honse Homba causing havoc. When we then look at Diepkloof ladies, they are lining up as follows: Mapase Kampuru, Yonela Kito, Koketso Mahlangu, Lorraine Muhwali, Sinayo Kupiso, Sisanda Madlala, Rasija Muhale, Emily Muholoholo, Samkelo Kudazi, Papalo Chila, Tiho Mufokeng. There are some changes. One gets to see Jamie Leverett Boy on the touchline. Portia Mputsi seems to be getting ready, and so is Oisa Mahasi. Well, 3 players. So, Sinayo Kupiso is the player to leave the park. So Tio Mufukeng and the last change, Samke Kudazi. So Samkelo Kudazi has been substituted. Sinazo Kupito and Portia Mputi has come on. So Jamie Leverett Boy will take the place of Sinazo. So 3 changes made by Diepkloof, refreshing the team. They realized that they did do a lot better towards the closing stages of the first half. Keeping possession. Available is Boy, picked up by Rifilwe Jane. He has the explosiveness, looking for Smeda. It's the diminutive winger in Nicole Michaels. Keeps possession, sells a dummy, and then looks to find the spaces, hoping that she'll catch the keeper. And this time, Aseka Mpuru is well aware of the tricks. So the game goes on here at Polokwane Stadium with the TS Galaxy running in front by 2-0. Ball bobbling in the air. Lorraine looking to take it on. And TS Galaxy, a bit of a push on the back there for Rilebohile Pala. TS Galaxy in no hurry to make any changes. At the free kick or the throw-in is in favor of Diepkloof ladies. Picked up by Manengela. Smeda. Gudazi. Khonze. Homba. And the pass going astray. Pass going astray. So good refreshment there of fresh pair of legs in that attack as Tio Mufukeng was taken out. You expect to see a lot of running from Diepkloof ladies. Samkelo Kudaze was also taken out, and that is a poor ball that just skids off the left boot. So just shoring up the midfield. Emily Maholoholo still instrumental playing in that attacking midfield. The two holding midfielders, Sinayo Kupiso, who will now be combining well with Oisa Maharasi. Oisa Mahasi. Good throw-in. Picked up by Sishweni. And last touch coming off Sishweni. So gaining ground is Diepkloof ladies. With Yonela Kitu. Looking to turn Koketso Mahlangu. And that's a disappointing ball after doing all the hard work. Doing all the hard work and eventually just losing a footing at a vital moment. So Jamie Lee will also bring in fresh ideas. Header away from Rilebochile in the air. And the first touch, a disappointing one. That just allows the ball to trickle out for a throw-in. Diepkloof on the ball, enjoying a decent passage of play. Just need to connect those passes. Hoofed up in the air. Rilebochile under pressure, does well, uses Sishweni to great effect. Yes, TS Galaxy out on the left-hand side with Smea, who's forced backwards and just tacks that ball out, and was hoping that a teammate would close out a little quicker to play the quick pass. Oisa with Emily Moholoholo, so she has a new partnership in that midfield with Oisa Mahasi and Vitboy. That is Emily Moholoholo. So free kick given. TS Galaxy yet to make the changes. Some defending to do for TS Galaxy. It's a free kick, and plotting and ploying is Vitboy. If played right, they could pull one back. That's overcooked by Vitboy. She gets a good connection. Makes a good connection is Jamie Lee Vitboy. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Magagul. She'll push up the players. She's got a good foot on her. She can hoof it forward. And TS Galaxy haven't really wanted to play from the back. Ball intercepted by Diepkloof. Under pressure is Rilebochile. Eventually TS Galaxy will come away with it. Yes, Vitboy winning it back for Diepkloof. Using the goalkeeper who's way off a line, Mampuru. Under pressure, look at that pace that is being mounted, or that pressure being mounted by Nicole Michaels, who's decided she's going to wear the gloves. Good hustle on the ball. She has about two players to deal with. Yes, Smea, Manengela, Michaels. Michaels can cut in, looks for Smea. Vitboy does well. Just gets ahead of Smea. And keeper has all the time. So it looks a lot better for Diepkloof here in the second half. Looks a lot better for Diepkloof here in the second half. So a free kick, and Refilwe Jane has Manengela alongside her. Rilebochile, Sishweni. Good take, but that goes into the favor of Diepkloof. Much better kept in play. And Rilebochile will get a goalkeeper involved. Dineo Magagula. Well, this is the second game of the festival. The first one was a game, TUT Matsatsanza up against UJ. And UJ running riot in that particular match, winning it as Mavundla getting onto the score sheet. So did Mpo Dlamini. Adriela Mibe getting onto the score sheet, as well as Yolanda Mduli. So it was a 4-goal comfort, 5 in total. 1 goal was pulled back by Mamukhatsi Sinyatsi to make the scoreline, in actual fact, 4-2. Mamukhatsi scoring the goal, and Sibongi Lentwane getting the goal in a 4-2 thriller. So 6 goals of the evening, as the keeper gets an important touch to that ball, as Smea looking to cut in, but defense is solid. Throw in TS Galaxy. Throw in to TS Galaxy. Well, the fixtures tomorrow are as follows. University of Pretoria is up against UWC. That is in the Super era. And Mamelodi Sundowns is up against Richmond. That is your Saturday's fixture. Then for the Super Rise on Saturday, it's a JVW that are up against Azamvelo. JVW having started the season positively. 4-0 drubbing of City Lads. 4-1 win against Ramahlaotle. So JVW having scored 8 goals, conceding 1. They do duty tomorrow morning. So offside call, and Sishweni plays it short. 55 minutes on the clock, 2-0. Being put under pressure by Portia Maputi. Diepkloof, much more organized, much more fight. And that ball goes out of play. You take a look at TS Galaxy bench. You have Mapule Khwale. You have Ntomfiki Lendlovu. And also the experienced Notando Vilagazi. Should the goings get tough and maybe the coach wants to close shop, he has an opportunity for Lorraine. Lorraine continues a run. Takes a strike. Rushed by the pressure. A good run. Ball picked up in the halfway line. Lorraine running out of legs. Rushed into a shot with the hope that would beat Dineo Magagula. Quick take. As that ball went out for a throw in. Diepkloof does well with the throw in from the right hand side. Intercepted by Michaels, but it falls kindly to Diepkloof. Ball shared all the way with the centre back. Good turn from the midfield. Emily Maholoholo. Nice cushioning. Looking for the return pass. Out to the left-hand side, Yonela Kito. Ball hoop forward. Had to be decisive. But Boy took the ball on the double, on the volley, and she gets a high five. Ball peeling away, and a header from TS Galaxy. Boy just connecting. That would have been such a beauty. And it continued to rise from the moment it left her foot. So looking at the structure, TS Galaxy haven't changed any of the personnel. Smea. Ball goes out, and it's a throw in for the team in red and black. Just TS Galaxy. Lucky Smea is very much a lucky man. His team oozing with confidence. They won 4-1 against Copper Bells. They are in the lead by 2-0. And they will be sure to get ready as the action goes all the way to Mpumalanga next week. Disappointment for sure, as that ball just trickles out of play. Khonsi. Lorraine. Good take by Emily Moholoholo. Emily asking the referee that it is the ball for Diepkloof ladies. And Emily, who was in disbelief, quickly puts her hand up. Throw in Yonela Kito. It's played short. Yonela brings in Poshi Mputi. Yonela Kito looking for Lorraine. Kito on the return delivers the ball for Witboy. Ball is in the air in favor of TS Galaxy. Helped on, but it falls to Diepkloof. Kito does well. Mposhia with the turn. Witboy available. But here's Diepkloof looking for the spaces and finding such. Mohale on the edge of the box. TS Galaxy are made to look for the ball. Good passage of play. Here's Witboy. Ball in the air. One more time. Bounce of the ball favors the goalkeeper, and that will allow Dineo Magagula an opportunity to push her players forward. Witboy going the wrong way, getting a team in trouble. Yes, Nicole Michaels, 3 against 2. Michaels takes the shot. Disappointment. Should have done better. Perhaps a grass cutter would have been better, but look at the pace of Michael, skidding on the left-hand side. And that's what pressure does. You've got to give credit to Chila, who made sure that the shot was not a clean one.
Also, substitution, the same substitution coming out, jersey number 10, Nicole.
Nicole Michaels' day is done. Well, in comes Ntomfikile Ndlovu, jersey number 7 for TS Galaxy. So a change made as this match reaches the 1 hour mark. It's been a better second half for Diepkloof ladies. So TS Galaxy making the first change of the match for their side. Michaels. Here's an opportunity. Ball struck! Beauty! Khonsi Homba makes it 3 for TS Galaxy. It's Khonsi Homba and TS Galaxy are now in cruise control. Nicely laid back ball. Homba picks the spot. And a brilliant effort by TS Galaxy. Homba gets onto the score sheet. So TS Galaxy are really the team of the moment, as the referee, once the game started, Witboy made that mistake, played the ball backwards, and was punished by TS Galaxy soon as they won possession. They've got it all to do. Yes, TS Galaxy, one more time. Smea! Spotting keeper off the line. She had to pull out a top draw save. That would have been embarrassing. Look at that effort. Smea spotting the keeper. She was on with the money, but the keeper pulling off a brilliant save. And a corner is given. Smea, who is on a brace, she could have made it a hat-trick on the day, but denied by the brilliance of Mapaseka Mpuru. That's a poor delivery. Mpuru, who had to save the blushes of the team, having strayed off a line. Intercepted by Galaxy. It is a galaxy of stars out in red. Ball goes out. Oh no, eventually it does. It was kept in play by Koketso Mahlangu and eventually running into a red jersey. The last touch coming off TS Galaxy. Throw in for Diepkloof. Some clever play from Portia. Well, Emily Moholoholo is closed down and does not make any progression, as she also then goes down clutching her knee is Emily Moholoholo. Lorraine is there to offer support. So the throw-in belongs to Diepkloof. Lorraine, very strong. There's Lorraine. Shishweni runs into trouble. Some quick feet from Emily Moholoholo. Quick throw-in. Ball taken, ricocheting off the chest. But Diepkloof are in a hurry. As Oisa, one of the 3 changes made. That's a handball. Couldn't wait for that ball to go out, and Oisa touches that ball whilst it's in play. And, turnover in favor of TS Galaxy. So free kick it is for a handball. Oisa Mahasi, the player just guilty of being overzealous. 65 minutes on the clock. Diepkloof trailing by 3-0 in this match. And that is another to make it 4. It's the captain, Refilwe Jane. Refilwe Jane makes it 4. 65th minute. Bounce of the ball was one that was pretty awkward, and just the intelligence of volleying the ball over the keeper, the oncoming keeper, gave Refilwe Jane an opportunity to get the ball in the back of the net. So 2 goals by Smea, a goal by Jane, a goal by Khonziomba. 4-0 drubbing is Diepkloof receiving at the moment. There's still plenty more time. There's plenty more goals to come. Coach probably asking what more to do in a situation like this. Diepkloof have been the team with the most number of goals conceded. They conceded 6 against Mamelodi Sundowns. They conceded 2 against Richmond. They now have conceded 4. It's a total of 12 goals conceded and only having scored 1 goal. That is Diepkloof ladies. TS Galaxy are looking to be called the 4x4 of the Hollywoodbets. They won 4-1 against Copperbelts. They are in the lead by 4 goals to 1. Ball in, asking questions of Dineo. And eventually that ball goes out for a goal kick. Dineo Magagula, who has really been on holiday, not tested at all. free kick. And in the middle of the park is the referee looking to try and get a start, and eventually it's another throw, drop ball. So players, they're enjoying themselves for the moment. This will give an opportunity for the coach to bring in players like Mapule Khwale into the mix. Domfigile already has made an entry. And Sishweni, who's bundled off the ball and eventually gets the free kick. So it's a goal kick. Sishweni, who's still on the ground. Referee is allowing the play to continue. Player is outside the field. There's a we do get the opportunity to ensure that you are educated and entertained as we try to bring you the best of the best. And a couple of replays here and there to show you the action of what is happening. Here's Rafile Jane in the box. And every now and then, beauty! Ball in the box! Smea defending! And away by Diepkloof ladies. Well, to you back home, you can interact with us. And we really got to appreciate the fact that SAFA, who has partnered with AI Sport to ensure that you get to see every single action that takes place. Not only that, we are expecting you at home to interact with us. We know we have coaches on the bench. We know we have people who have their views, which we respect, but what we do want is for you to engage with us for every moment that you can. And this is a continuous effort in bringing you closer to the game, getting you onto the couches and sharing your insights. Well, with a lot of these live streams, there are more games that we will bring to you. You're not going to miss a single match. So, you know, the technology that is slowly creeping in and making sure that you get to see the best angles, you get to see the best pictures. They're all powered by AI. Keeper under pressure. Ball just ricocheting over the top. Closed down by Khonsi Homba. TS Galaxy for the moment in cruise control. So 71 minutes. So just remember that as much as it's Friday night, wherever you are, in your car, on your way home, in the taxi, you can tune in and get to see the action. Women's football certainly being elevated, and this being a beautiful gesture by SAFA with a couple of partners that are involved in bringing you the women's game. So you can't say that you don't know your players. Here's an opportunity to get to know your players, because there isn't a single game that will not be shared with you. The Hollywoodbets is in its third match, the third festival. As the action continues to take place, Polokwane is a buzz. On the side, coming from a good position, but in an offside position. Yonelo Keto hacks it away. That's the replay we're talking about. Without fear or favor, we're happy to show you. And wow, disappointment aplenty. Koketso Mahlangu getting hold of that. So we have about 15 minutes to go to the 90, plus referee's optional time. You've seen some 4 brilliant goals, and at the courtesy of TS Galaxy. Festival starts on a Friday and ends on Sunday. So stay with us. Just out of your picture. The referee is just allowing for a couple of changes to take place. The medical team have had a very quiet evening as this game being allowed to flow. Intercepted by Sisanda Mdlala. Throw into TS Galaxy. Trying to play that ball back in is Rifilwe Jane. And just at the bottom of your screen is a player that is to make a way for TS Galaxy onto the field. Mapase Kampuru, another player who hails from Soweto. Stamping the authority in the Hollywoodbets Super League, the rookies. Yes, the scoreline may be quite high, but I think they are showing some character. Long balls that are intercepted. Mahle Fatiela doing well.
Coming out, jersey number 22, Leandra.
So Leandra Smea.
Coming in, jersey number 20, Samukeli Siwe.
Leandra Smea is being substituted, and Samukeli Siwe Silana is the player to make her way onto the park. Coach giving her a bit of a run. Samu. Well, Silana will come in and just occupy that position up front that is being vacated by Leandra Smea. So Nicole Michaels was the other player that left the field, and her position was taken by Domfigile Lovu. Lorraine for Diepkloof, spreading the ball out to the left-hand side, looking to find Yonela Keto. Keto then brings in Koketso. Koketso looking to try and get past a very, very determined Sinazo Zinto. Sharing of the ball in that defense. Sishweni under pressure. Rilebokhile does well to spot the space that's been left and asking for it and getting the supplies. Sishweni. Sishweni brings in Matlalas. Brings in Rilebokhile. Here's a TS Galaxy in full flight. Sinazo, ball delivered into the box. Keeper quickly puts that into the handbag. So the pockets that have opened up of space in the middle of the park just allows Diepkloof, and I think TS Galaxy pretty happy to give them possession, but when it matters most, they turn that possession as TS Galaxy into goals. They've looked menacing, do the business in the first half, come out a lot more relaxed in the second half. Rilebokhile. TS Galaxy looking for the return ball. Under pressure is Sasanda Madlala. Yes, Diepkloof with Koketso Mahlangu. Lorraine loses out to Sishweni. Sishweni and looks to find Manengela. Ball shared in the middle of the park by TS Galaxy. Refilwe Jane, lovely backflip. Well, we know Golden Arrows are the team that are called Abafana Best 10. And one gets to see Refilwe Jane do exactly that. And turned over possession. When TS Galaxy have got the ball, the recovery, or loses the ball, the recovery is quite quick in getting it back. Players close down one another as stifles out and make sure that there is no free passage of play. It's TS Galaxy. They've now conjured up about 7 passes amongst themselves, trying to draw in TS Galaxy, in Diepkloof ladies. Good piece of play by Sishweni. Manengela. Ndlovu. Good ball out to the left-hand side. Sishweni. Sishweni on the ball. Yes, TS Galaxy with Refilwe Jane. Good ball. Keeper reads it and shows some skill. Khonse left to ponder. Yes, Diepkloof, who themselves try to strout their stuff, but eventually that ball runs out of play. Well, what we are struggling with on TS Galaxy side are the jersey numbers. It's made it rather difficult to read as a commentator. Black on white does not normally sit well. At least if the jersey numbers were white, that would make a huge difference. So do forgive me for butchering some of the names here and there. Again, I would just remind you at home that you are able to join us from wherever you are. The services through AI Sports is a reminder of the partnership that SAFA has engaged in trying to build women's football and get more viewers. So, Samkelo Silana, TS Galaxy are hovering on the edge of the box. They want the 5th goal. Remember that against Copperbelt? It was 4-1. Can they go one extra? Well, they have plenty of time. They've got 10 minutes. As that ball just goes out of play. Throw in to Diepkloof. Yes, TS Galaxy inside the box. Khonse lurking on the far side. Ball laid back for Refilwe Jane. He played right over the top and eventually Diepkloof ladies get it away. You've got to give Rilebogile Pala her flowers. She's had a good day at the office. So did Sishweni. Ball kept in play. And eventually it goes out of touch. Koketso Mahlangu stopping TS Galaxy in their tracks. Quickly taken. Ball in the middle of the park. Around the center circle. Pala decides she'll use a goalkeeper. Good take by Sinazo. Skidding down on the left-hand side. Yes, Diepkloof. Ladies hoof it away. Bounce of the ball a little bit over the top for Rilebogile. TS Galaxy are under pressure for the moment. And eventually the last touch coming off a Diepkloof player, Diepkloof ladies player. It's a throw in to TS Galaxy. Let me share that tomorrow you can catch the action from the very same venue. University of Pretoria are up against UWC. The big one of the day, Mamelodi Sundowns, will be up against Richmond. And that is being covered also on radio stations, as well as your television. That is in the Super League era. And again, on the Super Rise, you'll find JVW up against Ezemvelo. So JVW will be playing against Ezemvelo tomorrow. That is at 9 a.m. 3 games. At 12, University of Pretoria versus UWC. 3 p.m. prime time, Mamelodi Sundowns up against Richmond. So those are your 3 fixtures for Saturday football. Don't forget to join us. 5 minutes to go. Sunday, we see Stellies up against Copperbelt. We see Ramatlaotle, who will be up against the University of Forte. Keeper does well and eventually hacks that ball forward. Footboy, she's under pressure. And yes, TS Galaxy, who eventually protects their goal mouth through Vitboy. So Ramatlaotle and UFH City Lads will be up against First Touch. That is your Sunday action on the Hollywood Bets. Well, we are excited, aren't we? This World Cup fever that is taking Mzansi by storm. I think the whole of South Africa pretty much confident and hoping that Bafana can do us proud. They are up against Canada in a match that we believe is one that could drive Bafana more forward. Canada are not necessarily known as a footballing nation, so why not? They can make history this time and advance even further. So 5 minutes to go to the 90. And Dineo, who takes her time, tries to chew the clock. That ball just ricochets off Juanse. The importance of Leandra Smea to the side is second to none. Quick throw in. Coach doing exceptionally well to rest the player after a job well done. She scored a brace 3rd minute and 24th minute. She does put her hand up for player of the match. In the previous game, it was the captain Refilwe Jane who got player of the match. So Smea Nomvula Juarez made her way secretly onto the park. Well, Koketso Mahlangu looks a little bit in distress. She goes down and maybe has taken quite a bit of a knock on the ankles. That is Koketso Mahlangu. So throw in for Diepkloof. Can they pull one back? TS Galaxy being asked to push up. Good control. Vitboy, bounce of the ball. And Magagula gets a hold of that ball and paves the way to avoid injury. Vitboy wins it for Diepkloof. Looks to find Portia Mputi. Portia's looking for that delivery, but it falls for a red jersey instead. Refilwe Jane, Juale, Rilebogile, Another one of those players who had a fantastic day at the office. Refilwe Jane, Rilebohile Pala, and Leandra Smea. As long as the scoreline reads 4-0, they'll be very happy to take a massive 3 points. That will push them up the ladder just behind JVW, who have a game against Ezemvelo. They have a date tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. JVW, who have really been in some scintillating form, will have their work cut out with the team from KZN, the only surviving side. That is Ezemvelo from KZN, with some diminutive players not to be taken lightly. JVW, on the other hand, a team that is spoiled for choice in terms of quality. They've acquired the services of Simone Sauls, who's been fantastic down the right-hand side, and maybe given a headache to Dr. Desiree Ellis, peeling away from the defense. He has TS Galaxy, but inches offside as that flag goes up to deny another opportunity for TS Galaxy. Let's have a look at this one more time. Ball was on the ground and giving chase. Refilwe Jane. We have reached the 90-minute mark, and 4 minutes will be added. It has been a Friday of super football. We hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have. Nicely knocking of the ball by TS Galaxy. Maybe showing a bit too much. Yes, Vitboy. Defense has been pretty solid tonight for TS Galaxy. Has made it very difficult for Diepkloof to find their way through, to break through the channels. And a bit of holding and pushing. The referee giving the free kick to Diepkloof ladies. Well, good to see in these latter stages of the match that Diepkloof have not given up. They haven't dropped their heads. They're fighting at everything on offer and making it rather difficult. The scoreline does appear to be deceiving, and that's the brilliance of Diepkloof. And away, captain does well to just hack it away. Looking to keep another clean sheet is Dineo Makagula. Well, did so. In 2025 season, she kept 19 clean sheets. Corner for Diepkloof. They have 8 players in the box. They're looking for that one goal to register. Ball bounces in the box. And for TS Galaxy, safety first is a priority. Ball quickly taken. Huale out to the left-hand side for Gombe. Here's the pace. That has been a problem for TS Galaxy on the left. Taking the strike. Player losing a balance in the vital moment. And appreciated by the coach for the effort. Let's have a look at this again. It's Huale looking to go forward, but the strike is one that was hoofed over the bar. And that could be the last action of the match for TS Galaxy. Here's an opportunity for Koketso inside the box. Can they pull one back? What a challenge. The brilliance in that defense, denying Koketso Mahlangu a chance. The ball was nicely delivered over the top, getting behind the defense. A very rare moment, but the recovery was brilliant. So Diepkloof have a corner in these closing stages of the match. 4-0 is the scoreline. Can they make it 4-1? Ball delivered, and that is a poor ball that goes into the side netting as referee Nonjabulo Ndlela looks at a clock, looks at a fourth official, and will blow her whistle any minute now, as we would also take it and wish you a wonderful weekend and hope that you do have a date with us as we continue to bring these matches to you. TS Galaxy with possession. Khonse Homba scored in the 61st minute, and another offside flag that goes up immediately. So well done to the referees in charge, Nonjabula Ndlela, Petunia Mabuza, and Notando Zulu. From myself in the commentary booth, it has been great to be in your company. And to the people of Polokwane, we thank you for hosting us during this weekend long of festival football and women's football that is being elevated. So there's a player that goes down on the edge of the box. Could this be the last action for Diepkloof? Selling the dummy is Oisa Mahasi, and she's taken out of the equation, and the referee to give the free kick. I think this could be the last action of the evening. Free kick it is. Makagula making sure the angle is closed out. The referee making sure that the wall is 10 yards. There's a lot of activity in the box. Ball in. Makagula goes out, fluffs it. Diepkloof have a chance to hack it in. Lorraine, and penalty. It is a penalty for Diepkloof. Too many bodies. Too many bodies. Keeper came out, fluffed it, and Lorraine looking to send that ball through and taking a deflection as that ball finds itself in the penalty box, and a deflection that caused the handball. It's Jamie Lee Witboy who's on the ball, and she's got to take that penalty for Diepkloof ladies. Jamie Lee Witboy has a lot of work to do against Dineo Makagula. The run-up is one that is not too long, but the referee making sure there's no encroaching in the box. Witboy against Makagula, and it's Witboy that gets a goal that gives and restores decency to the scoreline. So finally, Diepkloof ladies get a goal, and one confirms that they get onto the score sheet in these latter stages of the match. So TS Galaxy 4, Diepkloof ladies 1, and that was the last bit of the action. We want to thank you for your company on this wonderful Friday evening from the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. A good day at the office for TS Galaxy. 4 goals to the good. 2 goals by Leandra Smea. Khonse Homba getting a goal, and so did Refilwe Jani. Pulling one back is Jamie Lee Witboy to make it 4-1 on the night. From we confirm the scoreline as Diepkloof ladies 1, TS Galaxy 4. A second half that showed fight and tenacity, resilience from the team from Soweto, that is Diepkloof ladies. For TS Galaxy, they continued to forge forward, showing that their intentions are pretty clear, and as the statistics indicate that we see 16 fouls, 5 corners in this match, 4 offsides, 5 shots on target for TS Galaxy, of which 4 of those turned over into goals, 3 shots on target for Diepkloof, 1 turned over in the box. and one gets to see that the intention was pretty clear. We confirm that the scoreline from the old Peter Mokaba Stadium is Diepkloof Ladies 1, TS Galaxy 4. We hope you have enjoyed the evening with us. Thank you once again for being in our company. Good evening and good night.
It's happening right here. Saturday, Sunday, we're still here. Let's hashtag and inform people. From the great Pune chain, I love you guys. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will be coming in numbers. Please let's inform people that the games are happening.